This is everything I ate in Aruba, starting off with these outfits. I think I ate every single one of these, but I know y'all came for the food. We touched down and had a walking food tour. I love a tour early in the trip because it gives you a chance to learn the area and just get acclimated to everything around it, even if it's in the tourist area. But if you watch my past videos, you'll know that this was just not the best tour. The food was decent, but that was more so the actual tour guide, not the food. We started off at a place called Anchorfish where we had fish fritters, and they were pretty good. I believe they were just regular fried fish ball. Next, I had some Cuban food, and they came strong with the ropa vieja and ceviche. We had drinks at most of these restaurants, and I'm not gonna lie, I cannot remember the name of most of them. But anyway, yes. Next, we went to this restaurant where we had the Journeyman cakes, and y'all know these were so good when I had them in St. Martin. Now, the ones in Aruba was not as good, but they were still good. We ended the tour with fried ice cream balls at this Italian restaurant, which I'm sure had a more elegant name, but I forgot that too. It was good though. The next day, we wanted to try some more local food, so we headed to Linda's Dutch Pancakes, and I had a Dutch pancake, which in my head is just a thicker crepe with whole ingredients fried into them. I had the apple and bacon one, and as you can see, it's whole apple slices and whole bacon slices fried right into the pancake. It was really good. I thought I'd still be hungry because this was all I ordered, but I didn't even finish it, and I was really full. We had a mixology class that came with lunch and appetizers. The appetizers was a variety of things, including tuna tartare, fried calamari, and more fish fritters. This was my first time having tuna tartare, and it was pretty good. I think I want to try it at like a fancy restaurant to see if it tastes different. Like, is it such thing as a high quality tuna tartare? The fish fritter was good, but the calamari was tough, so I didn't even get to eat it. And if you want to know how the mixology class went, go back and watch my day 2 in Aruba video. It was fun, and the main meal we had was some Alfredo with some of the freshest shrimp I think I've ever had. It made the pasta so good. And y'all know how I feel about traditional Italian. And they also had meatballs. I was toe up, and I forgot to record anything else, but the lunch was very good, and I don't even like traditional Italian like that. Later that night, it was time to party, and we went to Lola's for dinner, which was on the hip strip in Aruba. I got the elote, which I didn't like. It wasn't really anything wrong with it. It just needed some more mayo. When I be getting mad off the corners of Chicago, I need butter and mayo on every bite. For my actual dinner, I got the steak tacos and also the lobster tacos, and they both were really good. Aruba seafood tastes like it took a everything shower before it got cooked. That's how fresh the seafood be tasting. The next day was a cabana day, and we just ordered from the restaurant on the island, not like we had any choice. The cabana came with a fruit platter, and y'all, it was really good, really fresh. We also got the jerk chicken pizza, which I feel like it was good for it to be like island resort food, if that makes sense. We also got some chicken wings, and I know this sounds like a lot of food, but I promise you it was 2 more people with stomachs and back as big as mine. And later during the day, we ordered the fish in foil, which is basically baked fish with jerk seasoning, baked in butter and foil. I don't know what I thought it would taste like, but it was good. The fish was very mild tasting. And later in that day, we had dinner, and we made our way to O'Neill's. A lot of people was telling me to come here, and believe me, it was on the plans. It was just we learned late that they close at 8 p.m. every day. But this day, we finally got there. I got the jerk wings and escargot for the appetizer. The jerk wings were good. I mean, they were chicken, but it was not given not the least bit of jerk. Like, they should be called tender baked wings. The escargot was good, but it was my first time having it, and I'm not sure how it was supposed to taste. But if this how it tastes, I can see why people like it. Now, these oxtails, baby, was bussin'. Like, my appetizers was good, but they didn't hit the spot. So I didn't have high expectations for my main dish. But nah, they put their foot in these. I'm only mad I didn't get another plate to go. And we had a microwave in our hotel, which you do not see very often. And I know how y'all love picking at me for how I eat, but this time I actually was eating fast because we had a party bus to catch. The rice and peas and the plantain was really good as well. I love going into grocery stores in foreign countries just to see what type of options they have. And like the big back that we are, we stopped at one to get snacks for after the club because the island shut down after midnight. So we had to have our snacks ready for after we get out the club. The next day was Mother's Day, and we headed to Aquarius. Now, I really wanted to try this place because I'm an Aquarius and we are great people, so I know the food had to be great. And it was buffet style. Now, the buffet was small, but it was good. Like I said the last time, quality over quantity. I got a typical buffet plate, i.e. a little bit of everything. Brisket, pepper steak, salmon, and rice. And I think because it wasn't as many options, that the options they had were really good. I went back and got a plate of sushi, and I'm not gonna lie, I forgot what I picked up, but the pieces that I had were really good. And then we ended the brunch with some ice cream. And of course, the birthday dinner. She had her dinner at LG Steakhouse. And like I said in the last video, this was like top 3 steakhouses I ever had. For my appetizers, I got the scallops, and just like all the seafood on the island, delicious. I don't know which cocktail I got. I said make it with tequila and passion fruit, and he did his 1-2 do and handed me this drink. It was good, not too strong, but I love a midway drink. For my entree, I got the premium ribeye, where it's cut and weighed and salted at your table, and the salt of your choice. And I said premium because they kind of have 2 sides to a menu, where it's like affordable option of ribeye, and then they have a more traditional option. So know before you go, then come back and comment on the video and say I was lying anyway. I noticed the steak was not grilled, but more so pan fried. But y'all, I promise this steak was still so good. So maybe it's the best pan fried steak I ever had. I believe these little treats were bonbons. They were complimentary and served as our dessert. And that was everything I ate in Aruba.